In this program, you'll change the brightness level of a single LED using a new function called analogWrite. You can see this top comment starts with a slash and an asterisk. What that means is that once you type those characters, the slash and the asterisk, the comment will continue across multiple lines until you end it with the asterisk and the slash. This is really helpful if you want a multi-line comment and you don't want to use the slash slash at the beginning of each line. Note that analogWrite only works on ports 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 11 of the MakerBoard. So you can't use it with any port, but you can use it with any LED. Inside the void setup function, use the pin mode function with the arguments 6 and output to set port 6 to receive power. The first line you'll see in the void loop is an analogWrite function. If you've been following the projects in order, you'll remember the digitalWrite function, which has two arguments, a port number and a high or a low. So digitalWrite can either turn things on or turn them off. analogWrite, on the other hand, can send different levels of power. You can think of this like a regular light switch versus a dimmer switch. So the two arguments that go into the analogWrite function are the port that you're sending power to and the amount of power that you're sending to that port. When you're using an LED, the amount of power is going to set the brightness of that LED. Anytime you're using analogWrite, you can send power on a range from 0 to 255. So if we send a power value of 80, that's about 1/3 of the maximum power we can send with analogWrite. The LED will turn on as this command runs, but it will be dim. The next line of code is a delay 1000. That 1000 argument means that the code is going to pause here for 1000 milliseconds, or 1 second, with the LED on with a power level of 80. Next, use the analogWrite function again, giving it again a port argument and a power argument. Now the power is 160, so the LED should be twice as bright as it was before. The delay of 1000 milliseconds means the LED is going to stay on with this brightness for 1 second before moving to the next line of code. On line 16, you'll use the analogWrite function to send a power value of 240 to port 6. With the digitalWrite function, high sends a power of 255. So the analogWrite of 240 is going to be almost as bright as if you turned on the LED with digitalWrite. Use the delay function with an argument of 1000 to pause 1000 milliseconds here, before the code reaches the end of the void loop with this closing curly brace and jumps back up to line 10 to set the analogWrite of port 6 to 80. So you'll have an LED that gets brighter, brighter, and brighter, and then fades back down to a dim value and gets brighter and brighter again as the loop runs.